What's going on, wonderful people out there, my favorite fans, viewers, clients, countrymen, countrywomen, country animals, loves, Lovetts, Hoovians, Wilsons, Drum Ghouls, Pickets, Davises, all you beautiful American people, national citizens. Thank you for watching this. I appreciate you guys. So what's in this video? This video is going to be on how to get a tax exempt EIN. Now, why would you want that? What is it used for? Can I use it, et cetera, et cetera? All right. So a tax exempt EIN is where you are applying directly to the government. Okay. A lot of people apply for certain things for the state, and there's nothing wrong with that whatsoever. However, educational information only, if you apply through the state, you're essentially telling the state you're doing business within their jurisdiction, meaning within the corporate financial world where they can tax you. Okay. So what you're going to want to do, for me, educational information only, many people move this way, and there's nothing absolutely at all, zero, illegal about it, is you go to IRS.gov and you get your EIN directly from there. All right, bypassing the states, because you do not have to use the states. Matter of fact, did you know you can actually operate, when set up correctly, almost any business you want and do it completely in the private. But a lot of people go, but Wolf, if I do it completely in the private, does that mean I can't have people come to my house or to my location? Good question. The thing there is to understand that, much like a golf course that says private on there and members only, that's essentially what you would be doing. The only difference is that you don't think that you can go and talk to those people and possibly join, because usually they charge a fee or a membership or whatever else. Most real businesses, they might have either a small donation, or they may not have any donation at all. It might be just a verbal agreement that you're a member. They might keep records, et cetera, et cetera. There's lots of ways to structure how you're going to move in the private. But that, if you want to know more, is for a private consultation. So today we're going to be talking about the EIN and how to get it and how to make it tax exempt. Once again, why would you want that? Well, certain places and people who are in various employment places. Now, unfortunately, as far as I understand, you cannot be a for-profit over the road and use this to get out of taxes. Police officers, anybody where you are a public official, you are to be taxed. Unfortunately for you guys. But I have been reached out by some of you guys, and I'm still doing research, but as far as I know, there's no way around that, because you in those positions are in fact public officers, public trustees, and by law taxable. All right. But when it comes to other things, like maybe your retirement, certain other things, and you don't want it to be taxed, maybe we should do a consultation. And for the love of God, feel free to tell me what you are and whatever else. I don't care. All right. I really don't have a problem with any of them whatsoever, as long as you're not a bad person. If you're a POS, then yeah, I don't want to hear from you anyway. But if you are a POS and you talk nicely to me, I will still probably help you, because I won't know your POS. All right. So there's that. But in general, everybody else who fills out their forms, okay, for work to be taxable and whatever else, is a proper way to fill out those documents where you are tax exempt. For the most part, not every job and everything is tax exempt. Some things are taxable, but most things out there, you can redo it through your HR to be tax exempt. All right. I've got many videos on revocation of election and anything else. We would need to do a consultation, or I will be doing seminars on giving basic information, educational purposes only, on blacksite32.com, which is my website. So if you go to the seminars page, they're not active yet, but you can go there and check the dates. We're doing mock runs now with private groups. Once you start seeing the actual dates opening up, you can book then. It would only be 100 people, I think, per class for right now. If I do need to open it up, then I'll have to get the higher ability to be able to do that. I don't think it'll fill up. But that could be just me. I could be totally wrong. I don't know. I'm new here. But anyway, so look for blacksite32.com. Check out the seminars page. I got my social media stuff on there. You can find free files, paid for files, deals, government programs to help you, free programs to help with dental, vision. It's not an insurance, but it's like an insurance card. It's free. So everything I find that's really fire is going to be on Black Site 32 for you guys to use. If you're not on there and you haven't downloaded my files or used anything on there, then you're probably not an American. I can't help you. Because if I wouldn't have already used these things on my own site that I found to be advantageous, then if you don't need them, man, that's cool. But if you know somebody who does, send them there. And it's a resource hub for a lot of things that I haven't had anybody say, they didn't like something on there. There's literally something on there for everybody, unless you just have so much money, in which case I'm totally open for you sending me $1 million. Totally open. That will be a open standing. All right. So anyway, I digress. Let's get back to it. So we want to learn about the EIN. So we want to get a tax exempt free EIN, which when you get it, understand that this allows your compensation, which are your labor and wages, which are not taxable, to not be taxed. Your income, if you claim it to be income or you're doing a taxable event, then yes, that needs to be taxed. Absolutely. By law, period, straight out. And I can't really help you with that. Well, if we did a private consultation and you're behind on taxes, I might be able to help in some ways, but it would be educational information only. No guarantees with all things, because depending on how the system wants to convey your information or how much you owe, who you owe, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, then it might be. So, and also for those people who have been trying to reach out to me to do court cases, I know when I first started this channel, I said I wouldn't do it. If you have not hurt a child and it is victimless and it's not criminal, we can discuss it. There is a charge for that. It is not underneath the normal consultation charge. I'm not going to charge you, $75 or $100 for doing a whole case or whatever else. I'm sorry, that's just not how the practical world works. But the information is in these videos on my channel. So if you go through enough videos, you will learn how to defend and take care of yourself and get out of most things where it's not major. Okay. Because if you're going to drop $2,500 to $5,000 on a deposit for a lawyer, I think my fee is like $500, and I'm gonna give you more information pretty much no matter what that's going to help you. Um, maybe not win the case, maybe win. I can't make any guarantees or promises. All I know is most people, after paying a lot of money, come to me and go, "Hey, that information that you gave me worked," or so it is good to weigh your options. Sorry, as I said, I'm always getting emails. Somebody, hey, YouTube recommended me one of your videos. I'm not going to read the name. You post awesome stuff, by the way. I was wondering, do you guys need okay stuff? No, we're good there. But thanks. All right, awesome, awesome. It's like kind of a fan, kind of somebody that's trying to see if they can get on my channel and do some things. To which, depending on what you got going on in scenarios, I do entertain doing shout outs for people and product placements, etc. But anyway, so let's get back to it. So I have multiple computers going on and screens and whatever else. So looks pretty much like the Bat Cave in here. All right, so let's get to it here. We're going to start off where we left off in the other video. So for those who don't know, you can look for yourself 18 U.S.C. 241, 242, deprivation of rights and deprivation of rights under color of law. Actually, 241 is conspiracy. Conspiracy against rights is 241. Okay. So we're going to okay, go to the IRS.gov. All right. So hold on one moment. Okay, good. All right, so we're here at the IRS. Hi, IRS. I don't know if you guys watch my videos, but I know some of your counterparts do. Okay, so what are we looking for? we want to apply for an employer EIN. Don't forget, you guys can go here and file your taxes for free, first of all. And if you didn't know, the 1040 is actually a gift to, well, not this country, the people up the line, we'll just say. But anyway, people want to do power of attorney. Here's your 2848. Okay. Request for transcripts of your tax returns, 4506T. All right, so apply for an employer identification number online. Okay, I'm gonna hit apply now. Oh, wow. Our online assistant is currently unavailable. Wow, you can't make this up. Usually this means they're either changing your options or they're doing legit maintenance. All right, so let's see here. Try it again. Let's try the link. Nope, it is down. Okay, well, hey, I'm glad I did this as we rolled here so you can see live. This is what you end up going through. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. Hmm. All right. Well, can't do it that way. That is hilarious. Okay, let's see here. I mean, I already know it by heart. Um, but I just wanted to see if they had, I could show you guys the video. Okay, sole proprietor. Okay. Well, it looks like this third party company here will allow you to do it. The IRS will be back up and running at some point in time. Okay. So we'll just kind of mock use this. So essentially, they're going to say, what is the name you want it to be called? You're going to put in your title, your name. I would put in all lowercase lettering. They're going to ask you for your social. Yes, this is legit. So, put it in. They're going to say, they're going to ask you some basic questions like this. Okay, dates you started, your phone number, email, and submit, and then they will take care of it for you. Okay. So don't worry, I got you guys covered. I just want to see what other things we got here. Okay, so another way you can do it is to actually get the physical paper, the SS4. Okay, you can go online and type in SS4 and mail this in under the same ways we're going to talk about in just a moment. Okay, so let's see here, SS4. Any day now. Any day. Wow. Really? Is the whole site like shut down or messed up? I mean, what's going on here, guys? All right, try it again. All right, I'm starting to think this is personal now. All right. So we have okay. All right. So hold on. Okay, so here they're saying to apply for IRS exempt status. Now remember, this is for compensation, meaning what you're getting paid. This is not for buying things. That's a state level thing. You must do it that way. Um, Here they're offering the 501c3, which I would go with the 508c1a. And it says you can go to pay.gov, set this up. So let's, okay, how about this? SS4 form. Let's go PDF. Someone's caught it. Once again, took me back to the same spot and it won't open up. Sounds like they're making some changes. See if we can click on the image. Even the image won't come up. Okay, so let's go to images. It's always a workaround. It says view site. Yeah, probably. All right, here we go. SS4. Okay. Legal name of entity or individual will be you, for whom the EIN is being requested. Okay, so you're gonna put your name here. I will put my name in all lowercase lettering. Put the name, it's gonna be different of the business, that the entity that you're creating. Executor, administrator, trustee, all the basic stuff here is all in normal. I personally would probably put, well, see, this says if foreign, see instructions. This is how you also can get your foreign 98, but we already did a video on that. Name of responsible party, social. Now, the big thing that you're going to want to do is on number 9A, you're going to want to check other. And if it's a 508c1a, you're going to put that here. Okay. If you're creating a unincorporated, I spelled wrong, my bad. Unincorporated association, that's going to go here. If you are creating now if you're creating a trust, you could click over here for a trust to get a grantor's number. Okay, if you're creating a trust, that's what you want to hit right here. Now, obviously, things like local and state government are not you, federal, not you, Indian and tribal, not you. Okay. But if you are creating a micronation, oh yeah, get your EIN for your micronation right there. Private, USA. Okay. If a corporation, name the state or foreign country if applicable. Okay. So for educational purposes, only for me, okay, state or foreign country. For me, Helvetica, that's my nation. Foreign country, in this case, putting USA. Starting a business, purpose, banking, change the type of the organization. So here, if you're trying to change your organization, you created a trust. Okay. Yep. Property, assets, etc. But remember, I wouldn't personally be getting an EIN for a trust that I'm going to keep private. So this is, remember, going to be somewhat on the public side. So if you're creating a trust, this is for, if you're getting an EIN for it, then it's a private trust, but it's going to be used to interface with the public. Totally fine, but don't put all of your stuff in this trust. Okay. If you have another reason for applying, put it in other. But the date, highest number of employees, and 0 if you don't have any. All the rest of the stuff is pretty easy peasy. Check one box that best describes the principal activity of your business. Okay. So if you wanted, you could either go not-for-profit, non-commercial, USA treaty, etc. Okay, something along these lines. Merchandise sold, etc. Maybe it's digital or whatever you got going on. Has the applicant entity on line 1 ever applied and received an EIN? Well, most likely that's going to be no. But your name, address, additional numbers. That's it. That is how you create your private entity. Okay. Now let's see if there's anything else we could have put in here. Now, for instance, you don't have to do this. Okay, this is third party. So they're basically saying if you're sent to a third party, you could put in, like, if somebody's doing it for you in here, or you're creating this for somebody else. I don't know why you necessarily would, but if you wanted to, I guess you could. All right, let's see here. Services provided. Just kind of backtracking. Reason for applying. You know what? In here, I might check. I might put native of the states. State citizen. Native national of the United States of America. Tax exempt. All right. Now you print this off and you mail it in. Okay. Let's see here. All right. So we're going to go back here, close that out, close that out. That's how you mail it in. The online form is going to be the same way. You're going to use the same options that they have, we just showed in the video or on the file online here. All right. Well, you know what? Maybe let's just see. Maybe I went too fast. Let's see if that's what she said. Um, let's see if it pops up in a second or two. All right, let's try it this way. Maybe it's my browser. Let's see. Copy. Let's try Google. All right, so you guys are seeing this, right? So it's not just me. So either they're on their maintenance. I just happened to pick the one bad time to do a video on it to show you the online process. So I apologize for that because it's really odd timing. I've had heard that it does go down from time to time, so I guess it's nothing new. It's just never happened to me before. That's what he said. All right. Yeah, so it must be just all down for maintenance, like it said. So oh well, that's the paper way, and the paper way is still yet the same way to do online when it is up and available. There are some numbers you can call to do it over the phone, including the getting the 98. We call it the 98, but really what it is it's the that's just the band of numbers you typically get is it starts with a 98 dash something, but really what it's called is a foreign EIN. That's really the real name of it. All right, so I guess back it up. Stop sharing. So that's it, guys. Now, what can you do with that? Well, some people will get that EIN in their same exact legal name, and then you can use it and operate it as your exactly as yourself, or like it's like as if it was yourself. Okay. Other people will create a different name for it, Bob's Towing or Captain Thunder or Blue Seven, whatever you guys are gonna do, you're doing your business out there. And as long as you follow the guidelines with the instruction manual for that exempt number, depending on how you fill it out, educational information only, then you will be tax exempt on most things. Now, there are some things that are still taxable events, so you still will need your CPA and other licensed professionals, and I am not such, so do not ask me for those things. But all these things come with instruction manuals on what you can and cannot do. And if you're ever not sure, contact the IRS. Despite what you guys might think, they are not the enemy. They're also not actually de jure American, but they're not the enemy. They are a tax collector. They are a debt collection agency. And anywhere where they provide a product or a service, they have to be held accountable as to the ins and outs of it, unless they consider something to be, completely private, whatever else. And if that's the case, then you shouldn't be a part of it if they're not going to tell you how to utilize it. So they have to answer your questions. And if the person on the phone doesn't know how to do it, then you're going to want to go to the person above them. So, okay, printer that mysteriously decided that it wanted to just turn on and do stuff. That's cool. It's cool. Maybe it's a ghost. I don't know. You're welcome here too, just as long as you don't try to do anything ghostly. Um, but in general, so you can use your tax exempt EIN anywhere where you can use a social security number or a regular EIN. And unless the place specifically says we don't deal with tax exempt things of that nature, you have your stuff ready to go. Now, keep in mind, if you're going to set up a 508 or one of these other structures, the IRS may contact you or sends you a letter stating that we've got your paperwork for this, but we need to see your structure. That's where you're going to need 508 paperwork. You have to create the faith-based organization. Yes, I hear you, printer. I'm not sure what you're doing. It's weird. Um, and no, I'm not crazy. There really is a printer over there. Well, maybe I'm a little crazy sometimes. Just a madman in a box, as they say. I guess with high intelligence comes a little bit of craziness. Are you gonna print or what? Why are you making noises? Unless you're gonna die on me like the other one. That's fine. They all do that to me. All these printers, they move on from me. They don't like it here, apparently. All right. So obviously you want to then have the paperwork. People like myself, such as website blacksite32.com and other places you can get structures for your 508c1a or your unincorporated association, your private trust, your business trust. We now offer business trust files and packs on blacksite32.com. You guys have asked for it, so I made it happen. The quality of it is A plus. Okay, so these are not chintzy files by any means. Most people sell these anywhere between, on the low end, $500, $600, $700 a piece to $1,500, no problem for a trust. And usually you cannot edit the trust, and they're not going to give you anything but a PDF when you can't edit it. You have to go back to them and change it. Mine are all editable. You can make as many trusts as you want. Matter of fact, you can buy mine and then make your own trust for other people out there if you want. It is what it is. Can't say that I haven't been more than fair, more than gracious. So my prices are always solid. They're good compared to most other people's, hands down. And I've been told my stuff is high quality compared to most people's stuff out there, and the service. Okay. So if you need something, let me know. If I don't know it or have it, I can probably put you in the right direction, and that won't be a problem. So you want to get your structure prepared because, like I said, they probably will ask you for the paperwork on your trust, especially. Some of the other stuff they kind of are a little bit more lenient with. But if you need it, you know where to find it. So, but even if you don't need it with them, the problem is that really hurts. What the hell is that? Sliver or something. You'll probably need it at the bank. The bank is not going to let it slide. It's just going to say, hey, I got an EIN. Can I open up something? Like, yeah, that's great. We need to see what structure you are to see if we're going to allow that. So it doesn't hurt to contact your bank. But yeah, you will need for all of them, if you're going to do banking with it, a structure. Okay. So you guys know where to find those. And other than that, let me see. Oh, so if you're going to use it at your employer, because remember, you can use your social at your employer when done properly to be tax exempt. We made videos on that. If you're going to use a structure such as one of these to be tax exempt with them, create your structure. Well, in all honesty, if I had to be completely honest, you can talk to your HR and you can inform them before you even do anything. Hey, do you work with, if I want to be paid through my 508c1a or a private tax exempt organization and I get an EIN, is that something you guys can work with? Most of them will say yes, because they already pay other entities that have that structure out there. But if you are in fact a 14th Amendment U.S. citizen operating as a police officer and whatever else, you can't do that because it has to be in your legal person and you are taxable because you've admitted you are a U.S. 14th Amendment citizen. That's why it doesn't work. And so you are taxable. But like I said, I've already explained, if you need a consultation, we can work on not that aspect, but the back half of your aspects. Then once they say yes to that or whatever else, if they say no, then watch my video on the tax exempt, how to never pay taxes again, on James C Lovett on YouTube. With this, after they tell you that, or if they say no, because they really shouldn't be able to say no unless you're a true 14th Amendment U.S. citizen, public official, public officer, then ask them what other types of structures or entities that are tax exempt that you guys do work with. Once they give you that information, boom, use it to then create that structure, go back in there with the file, and get to be tax exempt. Are you not entertained? Because those are your rights per the Constitution. Oh, that's good parchment. So if you want to be tax exempt, that is how you do it. You want to get a tax exempt EIN, this is how you do it right here. So if you guys have been entertained, please hit that bell, like, subscribe. Feel free to share this video and information. Tell them the Badwolf sent you. With that being said, I have to drop the pen because I can't really drop, the mic because it'll break probably. So, all right, guys, that's it. So once again, feel free to watch the rest of the videos before emailing me or anything like that. Keep in mind that, like I said, I rarely answer emails now. If you have bought a product from mine, I do give you a quick email support on that. If you do want to have your questions answered and to ensure that they get answered, then you're going to have to go to blackside32.com and hit the fee and then email me afterwards with confirmation. And then I will answer between 1 and 4 questions. Educational information only, of course. Also, if you want to do a consultation, the fee and how to do that is on the site as well. And if you want to talk in educational information only. I hold no liability or responsibility to myself on any of the materials or videos about your court case as a friend of the court only and as an attorney in fact. Then you can pay the elevated price for that private consultation on educational potential ways to help you out in your matter. Other than that, all the rest of my materials, files for pay, files for free, discounts, other services, land patent, dental, vision, all that stuff for free, up to 20 to 70% off on your bills. You can find that all on blacksite32.com. All right, so go check it out. Thank you guys in advance. And I'll talk to you guys later. I got one more video and then I'm going to retire for the night. So take care of yourselves. Tell them the Badwolf sent you. Oh, hey, yeah, hit that like and subscribe and do that thing that you guys do. Bye.